This is Chris Bedales. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris Bedales, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my WWE Friday Night SmackDown February 3rd, 2023 reviews. So here we go, discussing about Friday Night SmackDown. Now, we kick off the show with a tag team match, but before I talk about that tag team match, we got a segment that happened backstage. So they showed everything that happened with the Bloodline breaking down pretty much at the Royal Rumble. We see Kayla Braxton waiting for the Bloodline to arrive. They arrived. It was the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns, one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa, and Paul Heyman. So yeah, Jey Uso's not with them. And yeah, they showed up. Kayla Braxton was trying to ask Roman some questions. He just walks by her, and then Paul Heyman said, you ain't going to get an answer out of him. You'll find out later on tonight. And then pretty much he starts flirting with her in a way. So yeah, that's what happened there backstage. But then we get to the first match of the night. It was Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Ludwig, Kaiser, and Giovanni Vinci with the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, Imperium, in a tag team match. Now, this is the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Tournament. Winner of this match will be facing the Usos next week for the tag team titles. So, yeah, it was the finals. And it was a pretty good match. It was going back and forth and everything. At one point, we see Braun Strowman toss Ricochet onto Imperium outside the ring like a crossbody. Gunther looked like he was about to get involved. Ricochet pushes him. Gunther pushes him back. Referee seen it, and he kicks Gunther out of ringside. So yeah, Gunther had to go backstage for this match. So Imperium had to go alone in this match, and it was going back and forth and everything. Imperium's doing pretty good. They almost beat Ricochet. At one point, Vinci hits like a nice brainbuster onto Ricochet, almost getting a 3 count, but Ricochet barely kicking out at 2. But then we get to the very ending where Braun Strowman was tagged in. He starts destroying Imperium, throwing Vinci out the ring, and then he hits the monster bomb onto Ludwig Kaiser. He tags in Ricochet. Ricochet climbs up onto his shoulders, and Ricochet jumps off of Braun Strowman's shoulders with a swanton bomb onto Kaiser, pinning him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, Ricochet and Braun Strowman defeated Imperium tonight in the finals of the SmackDown Tag Team Championship Tournament. That's what happens. So next week on SmackDown, we'll get the Usos versus Braun Strowman and Ricochet for the tag team titles. So yeah, that match is supposed to happen next week on Friday Night SmackDown. That's if Jey Uso even arrives. So yeah, we're going to have to see what happens next week with that. But yeah, that's the match that's planned for next week. For that tag team match, I'll give it 3.5 stars. That's why I'll give it. It was a pretty good match to kick off the show. So yeah, that's why I'll give the match. But then after that, they started showing Rhea Ripley's victory stuff at the Rumble and what she said on Raw this past Monday. And then we see Kayla Braxton interviewing the SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair backstage. And Charlotte was talking about how she already knows that Ripley's trying to get revenge on her and everything, but she can't deal with her right now. She got to put her focus to Sonya Deville because she's facing her for the SmackDown Women's Championship tonight. And then Sonya interrupts her and she goes like, yeah, you got to put your focus on me because I'm going to beat you for the SmackDown Women's Championship just like I was supposed to beat you a few weeks ago when I had you beat. So yeah, that's what Sonya Deville said. And yeah, she says that she'll be the one going to WrestleMania defending the SmackDown Women's Championship up against Rhea Ripley. So yeah, that's what Sonya Deville said. But yeah, later on tonight, Charlotte Flair versus Sonya Deville for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Not only that, we'll see Roman Reigns addressing the state of the bloodline later on tonight on SmackDown as well. Many more stuff. And up next, apparently, we're supposed to see Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio going against each other about NASCAR. So yeah, that's supposed to happen. We'll see about that. But yeah, that'll be up next. But yeah, see you guys later. Until then.